Now, on Good Morning Northwest, 4 separate armed robberies within hours. How Spokane police made an arrest.
Well, it's been several weeks that we have had cool starts and afternoon showers only to warm up for the weekend. That's underway again. We'll have the timing coming up.
And some new road construction projects get underway that could affect your drive, where they are, and how long they'll take. Just ahead. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning, and thanks so much for starting your week with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, April 17th. Mark is here with our first alert forecast, kicking us off for this week.
Yeah, winds in excess of 10 miles an hour, 10 to about 13. We do have cooler temperatures now and thin clouds in some areas. So we're hovering into the mid-30s, about 34 Spokane, Coeur d'Alene. Elsewhere, it's a little warmer. 4 things you need to know. It is the clouds and the cool start. We're there. We are going to see a cooler week ahead than the weekend. Evening rain today, and then showers all the way through Thursday, and it really looks like an afternoon event. We look at today, and we are definitely going to see, again, some clouds. We're going to see some clearing. We're going to see that snow that's going to be along I-90 coming in, and then we're going to see later on these showers continue to be in the area with our showers coming in after dinner time. Our weather today, yeah, we're starting off, again, those variable clouds. Warming by 10 o'clock will be in the 40s, mid to upper 40s throughout much of the afternoon.
All right, so breaking news this morning. Whitman County Sheriff's Office is looking for 2 children ages 7 and 12 who are currently missing from Palouse. The 2 were reported missing yesterday. They have not been seen since going to bed on Saturday night. The family recently moved to Palouse, and the children have strong ties to friends and family on the west side of the state. Authorities believe the 2 kids may have run away or been taken by friends or family members back to the Seattle area. And with information on the safety and location of these kids are urged to contact the Palouse Police Department or the Whitman County Sheriff's Office. We will keep you updated on this story at KXLY.com.
A man suspected in 4 armed robberies in North Spokane is in jail this morning. Police believe the same person held 4 separate Spokane community members at gunpoint for cash Saturday morning. SPD confirmed 2 of the 4 locations, one near Division and Buckeye, another near the crossroads of Wiley and Division. All of them in North Spokane. In each incident, the robber held the victim at gunpoint. One convenience store clerk says the robber walked into his store, grabbed some chocolate milk, and went to pay. He handed over a $5 bill. When the clerk opened the cash register to give him change, the man pulled out the gun with the other hand and told him to hand over all the cash he had, and that's what he did. Police tracked the suspected robber to West Central. He tried getting away, but with the help of the SWAT team, he was taken into custody about 90 minutes after that last robbery. SPD says the man is connected to all 4 robberies, but that investigators are still processing information.
Well, the Grand County Sheriff's Office's motor traffic unit is investigating a fatal car crash near Ephrata Saturday morning that killed 2 people and hospitalized 4 others. The Sheriff's Office says a 23-year-old Spokane man and an 18-year-old woman from Ephrata died at the scene. Both of them were passengers. Deputies say evidence from the scene shows the driver of that car was drunk. The crash happened at Sagebrush Flats Road and Johnson Road. The Sheriff's Office says the Volkswagen Jetta was heading west on Baird Springs Road northwest when it didn't stop at the intersection. A truck T-boned the Jetta. The truck and the car rolled at least once, taking down power lines. The road was closed for 9 hours as crews investigated. If you witnessed this crash, you're asked to call the Sheriff's Office. Numbers on your screen there, 509-762-1160.
I have a reminder about a couple of construction projects starting in Idaho today. Crews are resurfacing Interstate 94 miles east of 4th of July Pass. All traffic will run on the eastbound side while the work is being done on the westbound lanes. There will only be 1 lane open in each direction, so plan to leave a little earlier. After the resurfacing, there are plans to put up a new concrete barrier in the median. The whole project should take until October. East of Rathdrum, crews will be adding right and left turn lanes at the intersection of Highway 53 and Ramsey Road. The lanes are being added and that temporary signal will go away. This highway will also be reduced to 1 lane in each direction during construction. The project is expected to wrap up by September.
There are also several construction projects going on in Spokane that may affect your drive. In downtown Spokane, Riverside is closed between Stevens and Wall, and Howard is closed between Riverside and Sprague for the Riverside Grind and Overlay project. Construction along Riverside has become a pretty big headache for drivers and businesses downtown. The owner of Johnston's Custom Jewelry on Riverside says he'll be glad when this project is finished.
We're, excited that the road's going to be fixed and nice again, because it was, pretty difficult. The last couple of months there hasn't been lines in the street and people don't know how and where they're supposed to park. So hopefully when it's all finished, it's going to be great and nice for our customers.
The Riverside construction project is expected to be completed by this Saturday, April 22nd, and crews are finishing up construction on the Thor-Freya corridor between Sprague and Hartson near the Fred Meyer there, which has already been home to widespread closures and delays during the project. There will be sporadic lane closures in both directions as crews replace temporary markings with permanent striping. Work is expected to finish by the end of April, and then more construction starts in June.
How about that?
Yep. We're in the midst of construction season, as we always are here in Spokane. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:05.
All right, speaking of commutes and things, how about this morning drive?
Morning drive looking pretty good. You're going to see a little wetness on the windshields from overnight rain, but that's it. We're going to see temperatures that are going to be in the mid-30s throughout much of the morning, but we are going to see some changes later on. We'll have that full forecast coming up.
And it's a plant nursery, an events venue, and an Airbnb all rolled into one. This morning, we're checking out Barn and Blossom on the South Hill.
And it's almost tax deadline time. Tomorrow is the day. Coming up, some important things you need to know if you've been procrastinating. Mark?
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
If you have a fear of missing out, you might want to start earning with a free Camas Rewards card because, dude, Camas Rewards at Northern Quest for all the ways you play.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman & Associates, 922-6600.
Have you been dreaming of upgrading your truck with exterior styling or custom accessories?
Or tricking out your interior with leather kits and heated seats?
Well, wake up, because Parker Extreme can help make your dream rig a reality.
Stop in and get advice from our skilled Parker Extreme team. They have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right choice for your car, truck, or SUV.
Your dream truck is here at Parker Toyota Extreme. You just haven't built it yet.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we're always looking at better ways to solve plumbing issues in your home. That's why we use the latest technology in sewer line repair called trenchless sewer repair. We can replace your current sewer line without digging up your entire yard. With just a couple of holes in the ground, we can pull new sewer pipe from the main line right into your house with minimal disruption to your lawn and your wallet. So if you need your sewer line repaired or replaced, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
April showers brings mud, and that means it's time to go off-road. And everything you need is waiting at Snow's Auto. Shop over 100 custom wheels or crank up the sound with a new amp and subs. And this week, window tints are $50 off at Snow's Auto.
Over the last 61 years, we've helped so many customers. Our local owners and staff enjoy helping you select the right tire for your needs and budget.
That's right. And with Cooper Tire and other quality brands, we're still the price leaders with exceptional service, selection, and warranties.
Get special Cooper Tire pricing right now during our Perfection Anniversary celebration.
And since our rough winter roads can be hard on your vehicle, let our certified techs check your suspension and wheel alignment today.
Nobody beats perfection.
At Northern Quest, we offer the lowest minimum bets and highest maximum bets. Because only you know if you're feeling lucky, valued guest. Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
Welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. There's a delay in the start of the Dominion Voting Systems defamation case against Fox News.
The trial was supposed to start today. The judge overseeing the case, though, announced yesterday the trial won't start until tomorrow. Dominion is suing Fox, saying the network defamed it when anchors and reporters claim the company's voting machines somehow switched votes from former President Donald Trump and gave them to President Joe Biden. Dominion says those statements hurt its business, and Fox knowingly made those false claims because it didn't want to lose some of its viewers. Dominion is suing Fox for $1.6 billion. Fox denies the charges and says it was just reporting on newsworthy allegations.
A new Budweiser ad campaign that Anheuser-Busch hopes will help the company ride out a boycott. It features the nostalgia of the iconic Clydesdale galloping through all-American landscapes with men grabbing a couple of cold ones together. The ad coming 2 weeks after Bud Light's partnership with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. The new ad campaign doesn't offer an explanation for Bud Light breaking away from its traditional male-oriented advertising, but Bud Light's marketing director has said the brand is in decline and needs to evolve and be more inclusive.
Numerous abortion rights rallies were held over the weekend, including in Washington, D.C. and Los Angeles, where Vice President Kamala Harris made a surprise appearance. These protests come days after a Texas judge suspended the FDA's approval of the abortion pill mifepristone, which it approved decades ago. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito extending a lower court's hold on the ruling at least until Wednesday night to allow the justices time to fully examine the issue.
Our Monday morning 10-second takeaway. Yeah, cool, not cold, but the wind's out there, so make sure you grab a jacket. We're going to have showers after dinner, and it's going to be light layers needed, along with maybe some shades. We'll see the sun. 51 our high today.
Well, the clock is ticking to file your taxes, but if you haven't finished your federal return yet, or maybe you haven't even started, you do get a few extra days this year. The deadline is extended to tomorrow at midnight. And if you can't make the April 18th tax deadline this year, you can still file an extension. It's what Mark does every year.
Yeah, it's really something. It's now 6:11.
All right, there is an outdoor destination just on the outskirts of Spokane's South Hill that you might not even know about. Desi Richards is up next to show us more around Barn and Blossom.
Bloomsday 2023 is Sunday, May 7th. Sign up today.
In the market for an RV? Do not buy any RV before you shop Click-It RV. Because Click-It RV has just acquired over 300 2022 fifth wheels, travel trailers, toy haulers, and motorhomes. And every one is just $199 over invoice. And take advantage of 0 down, no payments for 90 days, and low interest financing. Plus guaranteed lowest price and lifetime warranty. So don't miss the Click-It RV Do Not Buy sale. Going on now at all 5 locations, including right here in Spokane.
We know that having a conversation with your teen about finances can be challenging. It's not a very exciting topic. Here at BECU, we know financial education is key, and it's not something that's always taught in schools. If you just go to BECU.org and search Money Smart Teens, we have a portal online. We offer a ton of tools and resources to help parents facilitate conversations with their kids about the importance of being financially well. We've found that it's really helpful to parents.
Does your current roof have moss growing on it? Is it worn out or tattered? Have you recently seen the heat and electric bills going up? Then it may be time for you to get a new roof from McVeigh Brothers. McVeigh Brothers is the only 5-star certified select shingle master contractor in the Inland Northwest. We also have great financing options to help you out, like no money down and up to 12 years low interest financing. So you can get everything you want now and pay for it later. At McVeigh Brothers, we're always working for you.
C is for how cute this sectional would look in your home.
U is for you should come down to Kerner Furniture.
S is for so much sleep.
T is for this is taking too long to spell.
We don't have to spell it out. We always have a great selection and the guaranteed lowest Lazy Boy prices.
From purchase to delivery, we make the furniture buying process as easy as ABC.
Come down to Kerner Furniture's Customer Appreciation Sale and see the savings for yourself.
Kerner Furniture, nice store, low prices.
From the 5 a.m. morning regulars to those gotta fit it in lunchtime rush business goers to the busy moms that need childcare so they can just have a little time to themselves. Move Fitness is here for you, serving up the largest variety of workout options in Spokane with a new location opening soon to provide you the best results for your workout needs. Move Fitness. Join the movement.
Day 2023 is Sunday, May 7th. Sign up today.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sweet Palace and Sapphire Jewelry in Phillipsburg, Montana.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
With spring in full swing, even though it might not feel like it quite yet, local nurseries are ready with all your outdoor gardening needs.
A Barn and Blossom on the South Hill just opened for the season last week, and when you visit, you'll find it's more than just a plant nursery. Destiny Richards is live at Barn and Blossom with what it has to offer this spring.
Yeah, one of the great things about Barn and Blossom is it really goes a step above your normal plant nursery, but it's really a hidden destination here on the South Hill, and we're in the Airbnb with Casey Eason, the owner. Tell us about this beautiful Airbnb space. Definitely lovely.
So it's a 100-year-old farmhouse that we've just renovated. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, perfect little hotel space. So since we live close by, we decided to utilize this to, as a really kind of a 4-star destination Airbnb.
Yeah, definitely a perfect place for a staycation if you just want to, get away from home and just be on the beautiful Palouse. And tell us about the other parts of Barn and Blossom. Obviously, a great plant nursery for people wanting to get their garden set up for the spring.
Yeah, we just opened a couple weeks later this year, which turned out to be a good decision. We're still covering our plants at night, but we had a great weekend when we had a little bit of sun. And we're just excited to be open again and welcome the community.
Yeah, and in the last hour, we showed you the event space, the event building, which is called the Quail. And coming up, we will go outside and see the plant nursery, which, again, it's a little cold. The plants are still covered, but we'll also talk about some tips for if you're getting your gardens ready for the spring and summer. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Pretty cool little space there.
Love it. Hey, and the sun is up. It is covered by lots of clouds, but it is, in fact, up.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a chilly start, but it's going to turn out to be a pretty decent day today.
Not bad. The winds are really going to kick in, and that's going to make it colder once you step out the door. So, again, dress appropriately. Hey, we cover the passes again. Snow and ice on Stevens Pass. Lookout Pass, snow has quit. And, again, things are looking pretty good if you're going to be traveling. We're going to see highs today that aren't going to get to average. We're going to be at 51 degrees. We should be around 57. South winds gusting 20 miles an hour. Overnight, we have a chance of showers continuing, and we're going to see those winds gusting to 25. So just be aware. For right now, temperatures hovering low to mid to upper 30s, depending on where you are. In the valley, you're in upper 30s. Fairchild, Cheney, out in the West Plains, you're hovering around freezing, and those winds makes it feel like it's in the low 20s. Forecast radar, I'm telling you, we're going to see those showers popping in 6, 7 o'clock. Moses Lake, you're going to see that. Those will carry over the top of us. Then things are looking okay for tomorrow with afternoon rain showers, and then we're going to see another round and a quick hit of maybe potentially light snow or rain snow mix Wednesday morning. So it's going to keep coming. Highs today are going to be in the low 50s everywhere you go. We look at the planning forecast, and we're going to see temperatures around 50, 48 Tuesday again with those showers continuing into Wednesday. And then we dry out and we warm up for the weekend with temperatures around 60 degrees. That's going to be nice. 6:18. Time now for your pet of the week.
Our pet of the week is Cooper, and yes, he is super duper. Cooper is a 3-year-old Catahoula Leopard mix, and he has beautiful blue eyes. He just loves about everyone and everything. Cooper is treat motivated, knows some fun tricks, and keeps his kennel very clean. He loves going for walks and playing outside too. If you are looking for a fun-loving companion, Cooper could be just the one for your family. Stop by Companions Animal Center's new facility on Atlas Road, just north of Hayden Avenue in Hayden, Idaho. We are open noon to 6 Tuesday through Saturday and from noon to 4 on Sunday. Or visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org for information on all the animals who are available for adoption.
Cooper.
Oh, what a good boy. It is now 6:19. Former Zach Rui Hachimura was big off the bench for the Lakers. We'll hear from him on LA's Game 1 win.
And the Mariners making a sweep of the Colorado Rockies. We'll show you how Luis Castillo and Jared Kelenic helped them do it. That's coming up next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Monday morning. We'll be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
Maybe she could sell her house.
What could go wrong?
Like listing your house, then dealing with all the trouble, expense, not to mention closing costs. We Buy Ugly Houses can buy your house fast for cash, as is with no hassle. Call or click to sell quick.
4 News Now and STCU are recognizing volunteers who make a difference in our community. Today we honor Mike Kohler.
Leading with integrity and respect, Mike's volunteer work ensures Atlas Assistance Dogs is set up for long-term success.
Every time you see a picture of somebody who just graduated sitting there with their dog, the smiles are just incredible.
Mike is a founder of Atlas Assistance Dogs, which specializes in the training of service dogs for those with disabilities. Thanks to STCU for helping make sure volunteers count.
Wow, you found it.
I did.
The History of Water Part 6? I've been dying to read this.
I know, honey.
I love this.
I love you.
Are they for real?
I always wanted that book.
At Culligan, we get that most people don't think about water like we do, and that's okay. You see, when we install one of our high-efficiency water softeners, we're thinking about hard water and limescale buildup. So you can just think about longer-lasting appliances and softer skin and hair. At Culligan, we think about your water, so you don't have to.
Join us for jackpots, food, and fun at Chewelah Casino. The more you play, the more entries you can earn in our Mo Money prize drawings, totaling over $18,000 in prizes and cash. That's right, 2 nights of grand prize drawings, April 15th and April 29th, starting at 6 p.m. Sun Club players could win grand prize bundles, including a riding lawnmower, leaf blower, weed whacker, and a self-propelled lawnmower. Learn more at ChewelahCasino.com.
This is how legends are made.
Chevy Silverado and new Silverado HD. Choose your own path with the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup and see where it takes you. Find new roads. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups or get $3,750 total value on a 2023 Silverado with a turbo high output engine. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
Maybe she could sell her house.
What could go wrong?
Like listing your house, then dealing with all the trouble, expense, not to mention closing costs. We Buy Ugly Houses can buy your house fast for cash, as is with no hassle. Call or click to sell quick.
During the first 2 weeks of the MLB regular season, there was some reason to be concerned about the Seattle Mariners. But over the last week, they've settled in and become one of the league's hottest teams. And on Sunday, they continued their winning ways, beating Colorado 1-0 to complete the sweep of the Rockies. Starting pitcher Luis Castillo was absolutely lights out as he had a perfect game going into the 7th inning, and he allows just 2 hits on the afternoon while striking out 9. The hero for the M's on the offense came from the bat of Jared Kelenic. He continues his hot start to the season, bringing in the game's lone run. Seattle will be right back at it Monday evening as they welcome in the Milwaukee Brewers for a 3-game series. And the Spokane Indians wrap up their first series of the season with a 10-2 win against the Eugene Emeralds. The bats of the Indians exploding for 15 hits on the afternoon as everyone in the starting lineup got on base. They now move back to 500 as they will travel down the road to start a series with the Tri-City Dust Devils starting on Tuesday evening. And it was a big day for former Gonzaga Bulldog Rui Hachimura as he scored 29 points in the Los Angeles Lakers a Game 1 win over the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And those were some efficient 29 points as he finished 11 of 14 from the field, including 4 made 3-pointers. That's the most points in a Lakers playoff game off the bench since Klay Thompson's dad Michael did it in 1988.
It's just, before a game, the coaches, everybody, including Phil and like Braun and AD, like they gave me all the green lights, to shoot all those shots, because they told me I'm a good shooter, and so like I wasn't confident, I was very comfortable in shooting those 3, so yeah.
Rui and the Lakers will return back to the court on Wednesday for Game 2 against Memphis as teams that go up 2-0 in a series win more than 92% of the time. Reporting in studio, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.
Bloomsday is just 20 days away, but 2,500 kids already had their big day this weekend at Junior Bloomsday.
This is the second year we've had Junior Bloomsday here at Spokane Falls Community College. It's about a 1 mile course.
There is still time to sign up for Bloomsday. The regular entry deadline is April 28th with the entry fee $35. The fee goes up to $50 April 29th. You can find the link to register on KXLY.com.
Highly recommend going to KXLY.com and watching Peter Choi's full story to see him get excited and pumping up those kids at the start line yesterday.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. It is now 6:24.
All right, an entire state could ban TikTok. Coming up, what it would mean for people who already have the popular app.
And a renowned organization wants to crack down on tobacco, nicotine, and vaping products. That story just ahead. And as we go to a break, here's your first look. What's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new details from the Coast Guard on those 3 American sailors missing off the coast of Mexico, setting sail from the city of Mazatlan nearly 2 weeks ago.
They have not been sighted since.
An urgent search now underway for Carrie and Frank O'Brien and William Gross, who were sailing from Mexico to San Diego when they disappeared. Investigators now wondering if high winds and waves might have played a role in the disappearance.
At that time, those environmental conditions would certainly have played a role in the voyage of any sailboat.
Family members saying the trio are extremely experienced sailors, pleading with the public for any help in locating their loved ones.
I have not been out of contact with my father pretty much my entire life. We are incredibly close.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the latest live from Mexico on this urgent search. With your GMA First Look, I'm Matt Rivers, ABC News, Mexico City.
Trelegy for COPD.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
You don't have to take COPD sitting down.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
It's time to make a stand.
And I'm feeling good.
Start a new day with Trelegy. No once-daily COPD medicine has the power to treat COPD in as many ways as Trelegy. With 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy makes breathing easier for a full 24 hours, improves lung function, and helps prevent future flare-ups. Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day with Trelegy. Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy and save at Trelegy.com.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Get pampered, relax, invigorate, and rejuvenate. Seven Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa's new North Spokane location is a full-service salon that specializes in achieving this every day. Guests enjoy a complimentary drink with all services, including hair, nails, spa, microblading, full bridal, and more. Our 10,000 square foot spa, one of the largest in the Northwest, accommodates large groups, and walk-ins are welcome too. Seven Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa, a luxury experience accommodating everyone.
April showers brings mud, and that means it's time to go off-road. And everything you need is waiting at Snow's Auto. Shop over 100 custom wheels or crank up the sound with a new amp and sub. And this week, window tints are $50 off at Snow's Auto.
What do we have here?
I was hit by a semi.
Looks good as new to me. For your headache.
Don't accept that small check.
After an accident like this, you need Craig Swamp and Associates by your side. We'll make sure that you get the help you deserve. And we only get paid after you win.
Well, how do I reach you?
One call, that's 509-999-9999.
From the Spokane River to the Snake River Dam, nationally and worldwide, what are the biggest threats to the water we all rely on, and what's being done to protect it? Watch The Power of Water, a special all-day event Thursday on ABC News and 4 News Now.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
4 News Now Story Tracker, following the stories people are reading about this morning.
Sudan is seeing a 3rd day of fierce fighting between the country's army and the Rapid Support Forces paramilitary group. Witnesses say battles continued around Khartoum overnight and became especially intense after morning prayers. At least 97 civilians have been killed. There are reports of power and water cuts and shortages of fuel, food, and medical care.
Allegations of sexual assault against actor Armie Hammer are being reviewed in California. The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office confirmed to CNN that LAPD presented a case against Hammer, who starred in movies like The Social Network and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Hammer has been under investigation for sexual assault since February of 2021 after a woman accused him of rape in 2017. Hammer denied the allegations.
This morning, the American Academy of Pediatrics is taking aim at inhalants. It published its new set of policy statements, which are based on updated information on issues including e-cigarette usage. The AAP is calling on the Food and Drug Administration to be more firm with its regulation of tobacco and nicotine products. It also wants more federal funding for tobacco prevention programs. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Monday, April the 17th. We want to get right to Mark Peterson with a look at that first alert forecast.
Yeah, good morning. So mid-30s normally would be cool, if not, mild for us this time of year. But you throw the winds in, it feels like it's in the 20s. So that wind chill is affecting just about everybody. So just be aware of that. The 4 things you need to know: the cloudy and cool start were there. A cooler week ahead than over the weekend. Evening rain coming in today, but more showers into Thursday. That takes us through Wednesday as well. We look at what we can expect for today. We've seen the morning snow over Lookout Pass that stopped. Still a chance of some flurries. We do have more rain expected into the Pullman-Moscow area. That's going to be 1, 2 o'clock. Then we're going to see it after dinner time roll into our area, and we're going to remain, again, cloudy throughout much of the day. By 11 o'clock, 43, it'll be in the upper 40s throughout much of the afternoon. Again, our high today, just 51 degrees. Normal high is about 57.
Well, today, thousands of runners will take part in the 127th Boston Marathon. Yesterday, the city honored those killed and injured in the 2013 Boston Marathon bombings. Hard to believe it's been 10 years since that happened. Crews laid down the iconic finish line across Boylston Street last Thursday. Nearly 30,000 athletes from more than 100 countries are expected in this year's race.
Another mass shooting over the weekend, this one at a Sweet 16 birthday party. Many of the victims just teenagers. Authorities in Alabama say Saturday's shooting killed 4 people and wounded 28. Some of the victims are still in critical condition this morning. One of those killed was a star on the local high school football team who dreamed of playing in the NFL. This is one of at least 9 mass shootings that took place in the U.S. Saturday alone. So far this year, only 106 days into 2023. And there have been at least 163 mass shootings in the U.S. And yesterday, President Biden called the recent violence outrageous and unacceptable.
New on Good Morning Northwest, you can expect to see extra troopers on area roads this week. A campaign from local agencies encouraging Washington drivers to slow down is coming to Eastern Washington. Throughout the campaign, Emphasis Patrols will focus on a law that requires Washington drivers to move over or slow down when approaching emergency or work zones. This week, the patrols will target Adams, Ferry, Lincoln, Pend Oreille, Spokane, Stevens, and Whitman counties. Washington State Patrol, the Department of Transportation, the Towing and Recovery Association, and the Washington Traffic Safety Commission are all teaming up for this campaign.
Also new on Good Morning Northwest, gas prices are creeping up. The latest Gas Buddy survey says prices are averaging $4.14 a gallon in Spokane. Prices are 43.8 cents per gallon higher than a month ago and 9 cents per gallon lower than a year ago.
As we all enjoy the great outdoors through the spring and summer, the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council is reaching out to sportsmen with disabilities so they can enjoy all our region has to offer this time of year too. They tell us it's all about access and opportunity. Those with disabilities can often feel limited, so the Wildlife Council is removing barriers to make it possible for them to enjoy their favorite hobbies. It requires a doctor signing off on a disability, then the Wildlife Council will help them get listed. Some even qualify for reduced rates depending on their disability.
And we're here to let them know that there are ways to get out in the woods and enjoy your life out there, and opportunities to fish, hunt, or maybe just watch wildlife.
Ken McNaughton says for a lot of people, it's a form of therapy. For more information on how to get involved, you can find this story on KXLY.com.
Montana is on the brink of becoming the first state to ban TikTok on all personal devices. The bill's on the governor's desk. The legislation would prohibit TikTok from operating within state lines and ban app stores from offering the popular app for downloads. It would not penalize individuals for using TikTok, but app stores that violate the law would face potential penalties of $10,000 per violation per day. If the governor signs the bill, the ban would take effect in January. TikTok has already hinted at a potential legal challenge if the bill becomes law. And as you know, we spend lots of time each day scrolling through social media, but your kids spend even more time online. 4 News Now did a deep dive into how social media affects our children. Visit the KXLY Plus app or our YouTube page to find out how social media is impacting your kids. Lots of ways. It's now 6:35.
All right, we're going to send things back over to Mark Peterson for a look at our forecast as we get ready for a new work week.
Yeah, early morning rain showers, that's moved out. Roads are in great shape. This is look at Rathdrum and Coeur d'Alene, and there's some cloud cover out there. We're going to talk about more shower activity coming up.
And it is the largest and most powerful rocket ever built, and it's about to blast off. What we know about the mission for Elon Musk's latest launch.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I just don't think STCU could handle us. We've grown a lot.
Can I be frank with you? Not just because that's my name. Now, we've upgraded our tools, team, and bring a fresh perspective.
So what's your pitch?
Slow down a bit. Growth's great, but uncontrolled growth, now that can be dangerous.
And how could growth be bad?
You ever seen a 6-foot-tall third grader sitting on Santa's lap? It's weird.
This is some sort of reverse psychology.
You can't drive 80 miles per hour down a highway that's not finished. You don't want to eat a grilled cheese.
I would have stopped at the first one.
I didn't know where I was going with that anyways.
I get your point, but I don't need STCU to help us slow down.
True, but we're happy to offer strategy and advice until you do need us. Sometimes, what's best for you doesn't boost our bottom line.
Sounds like STCU actually cares.
We do. All right, 3, 2, 1. I feel like we've had a breakthrough here today. STCU Business. Partner up.
I really have an appreciation for furniture, and I like preserving history. That's really neat to see the team work together to bring a piece back to what it was originally. We take the time to do it right.
When you're looking to upgrade the look and energy efficiency of your home, no one does a better job at a better price than McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. For over 65 years, McVeigh Brothers has been on the cutting edge of the newest technologically advanced products sold. We're now offering triple pane windows, custom colored windows of your choice, and amazing mini blinds between the glass that will last a lifetime. At McVeigh Brothers, we're working for you.
Sometimes you're so busy taking care of everyone else, you don't do enough for yourself or your mouth. But eventually it will remind you. When it does, Aspen Dental is here for you. We offer the custom dental treatments you need all under one roof right nearby, so we can bring more life to your smile and more smile to your life, affordably. New patients without insurance can get a free complete exam and x-rays and 20% off treatment plans. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Schedule your appointment today.
It's now 6:38. The world's most powerful rocket ever could launch this morning. Elon Musk is aiming for the stars, but he's also trying to bring expectations back down to Earth. ABC's Andrew Dimbert reports.
Overnight, Elon Musk tempering expectations as his company, SpaceX, prepares to launch Starship, its most ambitious rocket yet, into space.
If we get far enough away from the launch pad before something goes wrong, then I think I would consider that to be a success.
Starship is the largest and most powerful rocket ever built. In a Twitter discussion Sunday, Musk noted the challenges that go along with putting the nearly 400-foot tall vehicle into space.
Got 33 engines on the booster, got 6 engines on the upper stage of the ship. It's just a lot of engines. It's like having a box of grenades, really big grenades.
If all goes perfectly, Starship will launch from Texas and minutes later will leave the atmosphere before completing a partial lap of the planet and splashing down near Hawaii. Should all of that happen, it would be a resounding success, considering Musk is just hoping the rocket won't explode on the launch pad.
It would take us probably several months to rebuild the launch pad if we melt it. So my top hope is, please, may fate smile upon us and we clear the launch pad before anything goes wrong. That's all I'm asking.
Musk has a lot riding on Starship. SpaceX has a multi-billion-dollar contract with NASA, which has selected a variation of Starship for use in a moon landing set for 2025. But Musk has even more ambitious goals.
So we've got an arduous, 2 or 3 years ahead of us with probably, many bumps on the road. But at the end of that, we should have something that enables a base on the moon and a base on Mars.
Unlike many previous launches, the company is not trying to recover parts of the spacecraft or booster. In this case, it wants the rocket stages to sink to the bottom of the ocean so that no one can retrieve the technology. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
All right, good Monday morning. Your 10-second takeaway. It is a cool start with the winds. It's cold, that wind chill out there. We're going to see some showers coming in later on. Our high today is going to be 51, but there will be some nice sun breaks expected.
Well, one of the biggest musical festivals in the country kicked off this weekend. The Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival brings thousands of music lovers from around the world to California.
Hey. From New York, Manhattan Beach, California.
Bainbridge Island, Washington.
Bainbridge Island, Washington.
We're from Salt Lake.
Bainbridge Island represent. This weekend was the first of 2 weekends filled with music and parties. Coachella wraps up on April the 23rd.
Overnight, David's Bridal filed for bankruptcy. The Bridal and Special Occasion Authority is based in the Philadelphia suburbs, but has stores nationwide, including one in Spokane Valley. The company is still set to continue its marketing and sale processes over the Chapter 11 protection as stores remain open and orders are filled.
After 35 years, composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's iconic musical came to a close last night. That makes Phantom of the Opera Broadway's longest-running production, which includes nearly 14,000 performances. The show returned after being closed during the pandemic, but its running costs approached $1 million a week. That meant it often wouldn't gross enough to offset those costs. New York City honored and thanked Webber last week with a key to the city. He said Broadway is the reason why so many people come to New York, and he's thankful to have been part of the community.
Really big part of the community.
I was fortunate enough to see it on Broadway when I was in 9th grade back in like 91-ish.
Wow, it's incredible. It's now just about 6:42.
All right, up next, we are taking you back out to Barn and Blossom.
If you already have the gardening bug this spring, we're talking all about Barn and Blossom. They have a plant nursery here and a place to buy outdoor gardening items. We'll share some tips from the owner coming up.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Fred's Appliance has GE Profile appliances on sale with smart leading-edge features that make life a little easier.
Smart features and sophisticated designs to simplify your life.
Profile dishwashers are quiet, powerful, and offer flexible loading options.
Fred's has more kitchen packages than you'll find anywhere. Save on GE appliances with up to $2,000 in rebates at your local Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has appliances in stock and on sale. Stop in and see us today.
What if you could take the best of Huckleberries
and drop it into your neighborhood Rosars?
All the Huckleberries exclusive, earth-friendly, healthy options can be found right on the shelves at Rosars. So you can get this here,
or here,
here,
or here,
here,
or here.
Plus, Huckleberries trained associates are available at every store.
The best of Huckleberries now available at Rosars.
Just look for the purple.
Let's take a test drive of this rugged Nissan Frontier, redesigned inside and out. There's plenty of power so you can take it anywhere, thanks to an upgraded suspension, steering system, and powertrain. The cabin has improved too with a new seat design, larger storage compartments, and a big touchscreen that's smartphone compatible. If you weren't interested in a Nissan Frontier in the past, it's time to reevaluate. Test drive one at the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Granite Concepts, beauty set in stone.
It's all about fun, food, relaxation, low room prices, and more fun.
Cure your spring fever at North Idaho's most welcoming casino, the Kootenai Casino. April is Progressive Super Spends Month, and it's your chance to win big while paying so little for your getaway. Our April Kootenai Falls Lodge and Riverview rooms are specially priced. If amazing gaming is what you want, book a spring fever getaway. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Rosars.
It is now 6:44. Barn and Blossom is a plant nursery, event venue, and an Airbnb all wrapped into one.
And if you're looking for gardening supplies, a place for a summer wedding or a staycation, well, you can find it all at this local business just off the Palouse Highway on the South Hill. Destiny Richards is live at Barn and Blossom with a closer look at what all they offer there.
We are finally checking out the plant nursery here at Barn and Blossom. Just over the cliff here, a wide variety of plants, and we're talking to Casey Eason. Tell us about just all the different plants that you have here, here at Barn and Blossom.
Well, we're traditionally known for having a large variety of perennials, and then I've brought in probably more trees than the nursery has had in the past, the last couple years.
All right, and it's been a wet spring as well, and you've had to have the plants covered most nights. And tell us just a little bit about what the experience has been like with it being so cold and having to take care of the plant.
There's a lot more juggling, a lot more covering of plants every night, so it's kind of been a struggle, especially this year. But the common questions I get are, you know, when can I put the tomatoes out or the hanging baskets? Definitely too early for that. But it's a great time to put trees in the ground. People ask me all the time, is it too early? Definitely not too early to put a tree in the ground. You want to take advantage of that spring moisture while you can, so they can get established going into the hot months.
All right, good to know. And for other plants, I believe it's like Mother's Day, May 15th, when the snow melts off Micah Peak, all of that for a good rule of thumb.
That's a good rule of thumb, and that's why we're so busy in May, which is why we're now having food trucks and live music and things like that to have just a fun outing here during the Saturdays in May.
Yeah, definitely broaden the experience for people coming on out. Well, thank you so much for having us here this morning. Definitely fun checking everything out. You can go to our website, KXLY.com, to see more about Barn and Blossom as well. Reporting live at Barn and Blossom, Destiny Richards, 4 News Now.
It does look like a beautiful place to just hang out.
And I go by it a lot, and there's a lot more to offer there than I would have expected, for sure. All right, you are taking a look. See, the sun's trying to peek out behind some of those clouds here this morning at 13 minutes before the top of the hour.
Don't give up, son. Keep trying. We'd love to see you.
We'll have some sun breaks today, but we have the cloud cover, cool, but now wind chills because the winds are in excess of 10, 15 miles an hour. So it feels like 20 in Coolin, 23 in Newport. Deer Park feels like 23 downtown. Feels like 26. It feels like 19 in Republic, and you get over to Omag and it feels like 28. So temperatures in the 20s all over the place. In reality, we have temperatures into the 30s, but again, those winds makes it feel like it's the 20s. So put on an extra layer before you open up the front door to go to work or school. We look at the forecast today. We're going to warm up to 51 degrees. 57 is an average high this time of year, so definitely below average. We're about average overnight. Temperatures down to 34. We're going to see some more showers in the area, and really going to be hit and miss. We take a look at what's going on nationally. Heavy snows into the Great Lakes, freeze warning into areas to the south, and then look at this low. It's big, and it's going to be kicking out, again, that energy, and we're just going to see these continue to come in. About every 24 hours, we're going to see another round of showers coming through the area, and that's going to be the driving force all the way through Thursday. For the forecast radar, again, another band coming in. We're going to see that 6 o'clock. You're going to see that band definitely over Moses Lake, then crossing over us after dinner time. Another band coming in for the afternoon on Tuesday. That clears. Then we see another band coming through for Wednesday morning that could be a very quick hit of some light snow. Our highs today are going to be in the low 50s. Again, 56, 57 degrees, our average high, so below average all the way across. When we look at our planning forecast, it's going to take a while before we get to those average temperatures. 48 on Tuesday, again, rain or snow. Rain or snow on Wednesday with a high of 50, and then we're going to see low 50s Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday, yeah, we warm up, and we could see some rain showers that come in on Sunday. Right now, A little early for that, but just a heads up. But look at that. Yeah, below average all the way into yet the weekend, warming up again. A lot like last week and a lot like the week before.
Yeah.
Okay. We are in a pattern for sure. We don't hate it, though.
No.
It could be worse.
All right. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:49.
Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Monday. Back with the Sprint right after this.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Heritage Funeral and Cremation.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center, same location and family owned since 1928. We're a full-service garden center and everything is locally grown. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for weekly deals. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in Spokane's Perry District.
There are a lot of ways to deal with a stubborn drain. Call us at Mainstream Plumbing. Our high-definition LED camera can go where no plumber's gone before, deep inside your sewer lines to find the root of the problem. Call 866-411-ZAP.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU. From the Spokane River to the Snake River Dam, nationally and worldwide, what are the biggest threats to the water we all rely on and what's being done to protect it? Watch The Power of Water, a special all-day event Thursday on ABC News and 4 News Now.
It's a vintage sale like no other. Custer's 48th annual Spring Antique and Collector Sale this Saturday and Sunday at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Dealers from across the Northwest will be selling everything from rare to retro. With thousands of unique items and so much variety, the fun is in the find. Single day admission $7. Tickets on sale now at CusterShows.com. Custer Spring Antique and Collector Sale this Saturday and Sunday at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Presented by Jim Custer Enterprises.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center, 3 generations in the same location since 1928. We have a great selection of geraniums and nonstop begonias, annuals, perennials, vegetable starts, and hanging baskets. We have it all. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in Spokane's Perry District.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, 6:52 is your time. Let's get you ready for your Monday here in the Morning Sprint.
Destiny Richards is live at an outdoor destination on the outskirts of Spokane South Hill.
But let's get right to Mark's forecast to help you prepare for the week ahead.
Hi, good morning, everybody. In our First Alert Weather, and that First Alert Weather app would really come in handy. We have lots of changes happening. Right now, you're waking up to temperatures into the 30s, but the winds make it feel like it's in the 20s, so be prepared for that. Our day today is going to have sun and clouds, and then we're going to have rain showers coming into the Palouse with snow into the mountains. That's going to be where we're also going to see rain showers in the into areas after dinner. High today is going to be 51 degrees.
All right, some breaking news this morning. The Whitman County Sheriff's Office is looking for 2 children ages 7 and 12 who are missing from the town of Palouse. They were reported missing yesterday, not been seen since going to bed Saturday night. The family recently moved to Palouse, and the children have strong ties to friends and family on the west side of the state. And with information, is asked to contact the Palouse Police Department or the Whitman County Sheriff's Office.
This morning, a man suspected in 4 armed robberies in North Spokane is waking up in jail. Police believe the same person held 4 separate people at gunpoint for cash Saturday morning. SPD confirmed 2 of the 4 locations, one near Division and Buckeye, another near the crossroads of Wiley and Division, all of them in North Spokane. In each incident, the robber held the victim at gunpoint. SPD says The man is in custody, is connected to all four, but that investigators are still processing the information.
Well, the motor traffic unit is investigating a fatal car crash near Ephrata Saturday morning that killed 2 people and hospitalized 4 others. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says a 23-year-old Spokane man and an 18-year-old Ephrata woman both died at the scene. They were both passengers. Deputies say evidence from the scene shows the driver of that car was drunk. The crash happened on Sagebrush Flats Road and Johnson Road. The Sheriff's Office says the Volkswagen Jetta was headed west on Baird Springs Road Northwest. It did not stop at the intersection or even make sure it was cleared. A truck then T-boned the Jetta. The truck and the car rolled at least once, taking down power lines. If you witnessed the crash, you're asked to call 509-762-1160.
Hi guys, sorry about that. There were some geese flying over. I was just hoping I didn't get any bird poop on me, but we are here in the great outdoors at Barn and Blossom. Beautiful place if you're getting the springtime bug, you want to start gardening. Great place with a plant nursery, an Airbnb, and an outdoor venue called The Quail. You can go to our website, KXLY.com, for more information. They are officially open for the season, but those Airbnb bookings are going very fast. Again, go to our website for all the information.
We too are glad you did not get pooped on. However, it would make for good TV. Montana is on the brink of becoming the first state to ban TikTok on all personal devices. State lawmakers passed a bill that would prohibit TikTok from operating within state lines and ban app stores from offering the popular app for downloads. App stores that violate the law would face potential penalties of $10,000 per violation per day. If the governor signs the bill, the ban would take effect in January.
As we all enjoy the great outdoors through the spring and summer, the Inland Northwest Wildlife Council is reaching out to sportsmen with disabilities to help them enjoy all our region has to offer at this time of year, too. They tell us it's all about access and opportunity. The Wildlife Council is trying to remove barriers to make it possible for people with disabilities to enjoy their favorite hobbies. It requires a doctor signing off on a disability, and the Wildlife Council Committee will help them get listed.
A reminder about a couple of construction projects starting in Idaho today. Crews are resurfacing I-90 4 miles east of 4th of July Pass. All traffic will run on the eastbound side while the work is being done on the westbound lanes. There will only be 1 lane open in each direction, so plan to leave a little earlier. The project should take until October. And east of Rathdrum, crews will be adding right and left turn lanes at the intersection of Highway 53 and Ramsey Road. The lanes are being added, and then that temporary signal will go away. The highway will also be reduced to 1 lane in each direction during construction. This project is expected to be done by September.
And there are several construction projects going on in Spokane that may also affect your drive. In downtown, Riverside is closed between Stevens and Wall, and Howard is closed between Riverside and Sprague for the Riverside Grind and Overlay project. The Riverside construction project is expected to be completed by this coming Saturday, which is April 22nd. Crews are also finishing up construction on the Thor-Freya corridor between Sprague and Hartson near the Fred Meyer, which has already been home to widespread closures and delays during this project. There will be sporadic lane closures in both directions there as crews replace temporary markings with permanent striping. Work is expected to be finished by the end of April, and then more construction starts there in June.
The clock is ticking to file your taxes, but if you haven't finished your federal returns yet or even started, you do get a day or so extra this year. The deadline is extended to tomorrow at midnight. If you can't make the April 18th tax deadline this year, you can file an extension. Back with a check of weather right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Kylie and I are excited to show you the rugged good looks and adventurous spirit of this all-new Subaru Outback.
It has a roomy interior and almost 9 inches of ground clearance that make on- or off-road driving fun.
Plus, Subaru's legendary safety features like symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology.
Visit ParkerSubaru.com or drop by the dealership to learn why Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 8 years running.
See the Subaru Outback and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
From The Mandalorian, Giancarlo Esposito. This has to be just such a fun role.
You have something I want.
Plus, from Ghost, Brandon Scott Jones.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
Good morning, everybody. Heck, cloud cover, the hint of the sun. We're going to see variable clouds. We look at the forecast for the day, and, well, we're going to warm up again into the low 50s, 51 for our high today. We're going to see those low 50s really all week long. Well, 48 tomorrow, and then 50, and then 52. This weekend's looking pretty good. We're going to see temperatures around 60 degrees, but we're going to get showers every day all the way through Wednesday. By Thursday, we should dry out and slowly start warming.
Okay.
Saw a lot of people out this weekend trying to get some of that yard work done now, too, because it's about that time.
It is. All right, and that's going to do it for us right now, though. We are back throughout GMA. It starts right now.